Hi, in this video, we're going to look at function composition. So given we have two functions, f of x and g of x, we can combine functions with operations. What would that look like? So if we wanted to add the two functions, you would see f of x plus g of x. Or you could see f plus g of x. Either one of these would represent that we want to take what f of x is equal to and just combine that or add that to what g of x is equal to. So we would get that by doing x minus 5 plus log base 2 of x. For this one, there's really not much we can do to combine because there aren't any like terms there. So we would just leave our answer in that format. Let's look at another example. We could also subtract. So if we were going to subtract the functions, f of x minus g of x, then that would be x minus 5 minus parentheses log base 2 of x. If we did g of x minus f of x, then we would start with the g of x function, log base 2 of x, minus all of the f of x function, which is x minus 5. We could go ahead and remove the parentheses there, so g of x minus f of x equals log base 2 of x minus x plus 5, since we're distributing that subtraction sign. Other options we'll see would be to multiply. So if we were going to multiply f of x times g of x, we would have x minus 5 multiplied by log base 2 of x. We would want to simplify this one here by using the distributive property to show that we can multiply. Here we've got x times log base 2 of x minus 5 times log base 2 of x. We can apply the rule that can convert the coefficient to the exponent. So we know that's log base 2 of x to the x power minus log base 2 of x to the 5th power. And then since we also know from there the rule for subtraction when we have the same base, we could go one step further and say that that's equal to log base 2 of x to the x divided by x to the 5th. Knowing the quotient property, we can take that one step further and say that the final answer for f of x times g of x is equal to log base 2 of same base, keep the base, subtract the exponents, x minus 5. So that would be log base 2 of x to the x minus 5 power. Let's look at another example. Here we have f of x and g of x. F of x is log base 3 of 4x minus 8. G of x is log base 3 of x minus 2. What would happen if we subtract f of x minus g of x? So we would take what f of x is equal, log base 3 of 4x minus 8, and we would subtract what g of x is equal to, log base 3 of x minus 2. Since they have the same base, we can go ahead and apply the property that when we're subtracting and they have the same base, this turns into a division problem, 4x minus 8 divided by x minus 2. So we would simplify that to log base 3 of 4x minus 8 divided by x minus 2. we would try to simplify that if possible, so we can factor out the 4 in the numerator, making that 4 times x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. And we can see that those values will cancel out, leaving me with f of x minus g of x is just equal to log base 3 of 4. And we know that if we wanted to calculate that in a calculator, we could use the change of base formula and do log of 4 divided by log of 3.